Here is why fossil fuel is nearing the end. Without any doubt, fossil fuel has dominated every possible aspect of a man after its advent. Its dissemination today is impossible to deny. Why not? It won't. Fossil fuel is the best thing in terms of energy that ever happened to Earth, and we indiscriminately love it more than our food, drinks, or even watching YouTube videos and dumping valuable time on scrolling through Instagram. But fossil fuel has a huge bad reputation too. It's made out of black, dirty carbon, and its crude form smells funny, just like a ripening broken egg. But its properties cannot be that bad. Come on, it powers our needs. Fossil fuel needs our attention, as it's going away sooner than you swipe a new music on SoundCloud. Fossil fuel has a simple yet boring definition. You're just burning very old dinosaur skin and meat when you ride through a charming valley freeway. I'm not that interested to pull out some chemistry, but I cannot resist citing some here and there. Because fossil fuel is a compound of hydrocarbon, thus it doesn't only mean lovely gasoline or indestructible diesel. Actually, coal and natural gas is also fossil fuel. But the fuel we are most aware of is the crude oil that is processed further to fulfill our engine's appetite. But filling our car's fuel tank is not the only job that fossil fuel is tasked with. Heating, cooking, electricity production, plastic, synthetic rubber, raw chemical, and biochemical compound production, and synthetic fertilizer, all of these are blessings of fossil fuel. Due to the article being totally about fossil fuel's death, I'm feeling a bit emotional to say some bad things about it, such as unwanted, undesirable greenhouse gas emissions and the culprit for global warming. So, my upcoming phrases are dedicated to its future death. Fossil fuel is by far the most used liquid after water on the Earth. And it successfully took that position when the official exploitation of the liquid black gold started in the 19th century. Since then, we never heard that we humans stayed calm just for one day without using this energy-rich substance. It did many good, but its outcome was and still is terrible. Thus the incentive dropped a little over time. Because the liquid is so valuable for whoever produces and pumps it to our fuel stations, its demand can fall with a certain awareness increase. And to stop such weird craziness of environmentally conscious people, the whole industry was heavily subsidized, both privately and, of course, the government did it too. In fact, it's cheap, plentiful, safe to transport, and much more efficient than other alternative energy sources. Thus the supply chain and overall use of it never saw a dramatic drop. Not only as a fuel source, as mentioned earlier, but fossil fuel also has other important uses. So, no matter what the cost to drill new wells, pay a humongous wage to geologists, and kill the environment if need be, the extraction of fossil fuel has been continued. And we all are very aware of one thing for certain, and that is, that it's a one-way game for whoever is willing to play. Unlike a casual game, you must continue. An oil company may stumble upon more interesting breakthroughs, but once that's over, you are left with quitting altogether or end up playing the sandbox levels. Due to the bothersome nature of fossil fuel being non-renewable, we still barely think and support alternatives, and are yet to transition wholly. It's that boring thing, and unlike salty seawater that evaporates with the help of the sun and then sprinkles again as rain, there is and will be nothing going on about fossil fuel. And just think about regular carbon dioxide becoming fossil fuel again, then stored beneath the Earth's crust all by itself. Will there be any magic or miracle, or what? You usually burn petroleum products in an internal combustion engine. You mix air and fuel, and then by compressing, you can ignite that cocktail and get kicked back. I don't know how your vehicle runs anyway. But whether you rely partially or completely on it, whatever you burn as fuel will never be turned into fuel again. This one-way silliness is what will cause fossil fuel to die, and with every stroke of your engine, you're delivering the impunity progressively. So, let's forget it. Fossil fuel is like a friend that emerges from nowhere when you're about to spend a whole lot of extra cash. Whenever your bar charges you all amount, you're left with your empty pocket. And suddenly a friend named fossil fuel has disappeared at moment's notice. Once a non-renewable energy source like fossil fuel gets away, it's gone for good, and won't come ever. What is the prediction now? You know, predictions never work, thus it's safe to say that fossil fuel is going away forever, and the process is happening quickly. We better give alternative attention right now than the good old fossil fuel, and our best bet is to be optimistic and keep trying for more than one option or solution. I am Raihan Sani, a digital artist and content writer from Dhaka City, Bangladesh. I do research and analyses on both local and international contemporary issues and then write down articles for your awareness. I hope that this type of audible video based on an article is a good initiative. I look forward to your valuable comments and advice, and you can contact me at any time on my Messenger or Instagram for further discussions. Feel free to knock me and just search the internet at Raihan Sani 2002 to find me. Thank you for your time in reading the whole article. Raihan Sani, digital artist, content writer. Contact +880 1830565362.